You have to be fair in this life. And that's why I just love the law, especially good law. And as lawyers, you're there to help people. And that's been a great pleasure of mine.
My sister and I got the wrong impression because when we were little, it was like he was going out to play. Of course, he wasn't sharing with us at that age any of the challenges of being in practice.
Lem has been at the forefront of civil rights, primarily in the African American community, as the go-to person to with your challenging cases, or when you felt like there was no one else to assist you or that was willing to help you. Whether it was student athletes, whether it was individuals at construction sites, whether it was individuals against law enforcement, and a host of other areas, he fought systems, he fought what he thought were injustices.
He was willing to take on those causes, not because he thought that they were winners, but because he thought that those were fights that were worth having, and that it would be better for us as a community and as a nation. He was courageous when it really mattered. He's been doing it since the 1960s, and he is still a warrior on the battleground now for civil rights.
He's a true trial lawyer, one who fights in the courtroom and has won countless battles.
In his practice, there weren't mock juries, so sometimes we filled in. If an 11-year-old or a 10-year-old can understand and make sense of it, then it may well resonate with a jury.
Lem is one of the original founders of the Lauren Miller Bar Association. That's the organization of African American lawyers and judges. He started that organization with others at a time when African American lawyers weren't necessarily well received in the city of Seattle or in the law community. And they've created an organization that is thriving today.
Lem is that unique figure who comes along once in a lifetime or in a generation, who has all of the charisma, respect, admiration, and the success. And because of that, Lem has inspired an entire generation of new civil rights advocates here in the great Northwest.
He and my mom did a great job instilling a strong sense of responsibility to give back. Is this core belief or core optimism that we can make things right, that this country can be better?
All of those police brutality cases he was handling back in the day when no one believed that police could be brutalizing citizens. And he did it at a time when it was super unpopular and no one wanted to hear about it, and he did it for free.
He found it profoundly disturbing and upsetting and always questioned whether deadly force was necessary. These were opportunities to press for change in police department practices, to help families through the profound pain that they were experiencing at the loss of a loved one.
He continues to challenge systemic bias and to find ways to root it out. He is as relevant now as he was at the beginning of his career.
There are a couple of things that they have to do. They have to outlaw the chokehold. They have to have better training, and they have to remove any type of false immunity for police officers who do wrong. To my fellow practitioners out there, you take these civil rights cases and help to bring justice to the community.
Dad, I know that Chuck Goldmark and his family have a very special place in your heart. And I want to congratulate you on being awarded the Goldmark Distinguished Service Award. We're all incredibly proud of you. Congratulations.
And on behalf of all of those young lawyers who've seen what you've done, Lem, and recognize the value of your life and your practice and want to be like you, we say thank you and congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
You've earned the right, Lem. You've paid your dues in ways that people will never, ever know. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I deeply appreciate everything that you've done for me in my career. And I want you to know one other thing. I love you, Lem. Congratulations. This is well-deserved recognition.